let us begin with the details. In 2006, I was a sophomore in college. I lived on campus, in the dorms. I got along very, very well with my roommate. He and I got along very, very well with our suite mates, which were the individuals that you share a bathroom with. We have a dorm room, a bathroom, and a dorm room. College for me was pretty standard. Okay? I got in trouble. Once in a while, I went to class. But the difference between my story and the typical college story is that my story starts where the typical college story ends. I was over in my suite mate's room, and we had just wrapped up an incredible, mind-blowing, I'll save it for another day story, bender. And I go to bed. And I head in through the bathroom, which attached our rooms, and I go for the door. And it's locked. I'm not surprised. That night, I had a guest. A very, very, very nice young lady was over, and she had headed to bed. And the guys and I, we were being hooligans. We were in and out of the rooms. We were riling one another up. She locked the door. So out into the hallway I go. I go for the other door. Locked. And good thing it was, because out of the corner of my eye, about 40, 50 yards down the hall, there I see it, smoke. A wall of it, a wall of smoke. Now, what I do next, I've had the last decade to reflect on. And I really screamed like that, just like that. That's the most accurate reenactment of that night you will ever see again. So I pull the fire alarm. I head back into my suite mate's room, and they're just sitting there. I say to them, "That's a fire alarm. If you don't leave, you will die." Focus, Kevin, focus. Save the girl. Back through the bathroom, which attached our dorm rooms. And I go for the door, but I learned my lesson this time, so I punched through it, right through it. It was not that difficult. It was a 2-ply hollow door. It felt a lot like a movie prop. And what about her? What does she get to see? Slow motion as a burst of light beams through the room, and shattering wood frames this face. Okay? I push the rest of the frame away, and I hustle over to her, only to find that she's wearing nothing but her bra and underwear. Details. There's no time for sex, I realize that, so I hoist her up onto my shoulders and I fireman carry her to safety. I'm pissed. There's 8 people outside. That's a fire alarm. If you don't leave, you're gonna die. So I go back inside. I go door to door. I do the scream, which we all just experienced, and I start to funnel people out. And what a sight that was. Hundreds of us gathered around, all these different faces with this same look, this thankful to be alive look. And when I said that I had a decade to reflect on that moment, that's the moment. You see, an adult is not someone that takes action to be recognized, but recognizes when they are to take action. So I scanned that crowd. I looked at each face. I soaked it in. And I found that very, very, very nice young lady. And she's miserable. Mean-mugging me. She's eating my soul with her eyes. And I think to myself, what's this? Some kind of do not wake me up even if I may burn alive look? You son of a bitch. Spoiler alert, I do end up marrying her. She's a sweet little thing. She loves animals. My mom loved animals. It felt like a match made in heaven. But I was about to give her a piece of my mind that night. Okay? Let her know how I felt about her. When the firefighters came outside. Yeah, they were there. It was a smoke bomb.